diamonds?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a crazy idea that people turn people into diamonds.
People turn people into diamonds?
Have you heard that?
Medusa?
Obligata?
Medusa oblongata?
They-
the part of your brain?
They abuse a child from birth,
Yeah.
and it puberty. They harvest their blood, and then harvest the human, and they smash it into a diamond, put it on a ring, and wear it.
The fuck you talking
Like a
Because they
diamond.
took that person's everything.
Keep going
about? Where
about
do you
this.
get this info?
Medusa
Are you in the dark
oblongata
web?
shit.
That's a part of the conspiracy stuff.
Alright.
What, I want to see
What-
your YouTube.
What is a diamond? It's compressed
Carbon.
carbon.
Yeah.
That's what folks are doing.
Alright, we're live.
They have live. They
That's
have
how
live.
easy-
Should we go on spaces too?
Yeah, that'd be
Where's your
great.
phone?
Here's it's
Here's
Right, it's right here.
You're like a pastor. Right
I'm glad he's
here's
not driving a plane tomorrow.
You driving the plane?
I'm glad he's not driving a plane tomorrow.
I am the plane.
Dude, did you get your hands on uppers while you were here?
No, he didn't.
How are you staying?
because
He's hallucinating.
You're hallucinating.
yeah.
You fell in love at a strip club.
Yeah.
It's a hallucination.
Because
Get the show on the road. Where's my shirt?
yesterday morning
On my light.
I was-
You should go on this side. So everyone can see
I'll get my
how
light.
funny you are.
I'll go get my light.
No. Really?
What kind of a likable character you are? Everyone needs to see that.
yesterday morning I was laying on the couch and my ears were begging for sensory so much that there were voices, like very slight voices.
What time was it?
My ears were trying to make sense of all the noise, and so I don't know what was going on, but all the noise, it was trying to be like, okay, there's a voice of this and a voice of that, and they're trying to say things.
Was it quiet or loud in the room?
It was the same thing with with the fans running and all that stuff.
You need sleep, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm cool with that, but usually my body just shuts down and demands it. But what's happened is I'm experiencing stuff that I never have experienced before.
Dude, that's amazing. I feel like this has been an amazing trip.
So back home, I'm able to meditate. So you arrive at a place that's very close to sleep. You know how some people, whenever they try to meditate, they just
Breath
fall
work
asleep.
and
They just fall asleep.
Yeah. I'm
You know,
very
when
bad.
you-
I'm very bad.
When you practice it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nice.
Don't look at it. Jeez.
So what's going on right now? I keep telling people this. I never have had so much interaction on social media.
It's
That-
been great.
That my body is just
Honestly, it's been
in this position
I honestly
of
think
response.
me as a creative person, the closest thing to God, in my opinion, is collaborating in synchronicity on something creative, and that's what this entire thing has been, and it's been really fun to do with you guys.
And it took a what I've
Why
seen.
don't you get on stream?
I like this chair.
What I've seen is a development of y'all's friendship and relationship and
Yeah, because
business.
we didn't have a friendship before.
Yeah.
I think we did, but it was.
Yeah.
Recorded spaces start now. Put it in 2 rooms because I don't know where else to put it.
I hope you guys have been enjoying
And open up that mic.
Family.
Yo, family.
Yo, family. Why isn't it allowing me?
Eco's hitting his stride.
Stride.
No more sleep for the next 3 months.
Okay, so what I was trying to get to is that you can arrive at a place that's where your body rejuvenates itself, and so you need less sleep. But that's not where I'm at. Where I'm at is the responsibility of following through with everything that has started, and you know, it just so happens that the pathway was Sunday to Sunday. So we, Truthikin and I warmed up and hit it hard on, you know, you guys arriving was in stride, and like I've had these plans for a long time. Will you freaking work? I don't know what's going on. It's being stupid.
Elon butt.
It won't allow me to open. Will y'all find the space, please?
Yeah.
It won't allow me to open my mic. And so just like this level of responsibility of following through in the time period that I'm supposed to.
You're not live.
You can't see it. Yeah, look at that. Maybe
Copy.
take away that.
Has Noob Decentral got a few followers since this? You need a YouTube.
Noob Decentral was during the middle of it gaining 100 a day, and now it might be like 60 a day. And you know,
So, I pointed out yesterday, or it may have been earlier today, that B-Roots was in a space. He just poked his head in. He was there for like 30 seconds, then he left.
and maybe that was just because he didn't like the subject matter, or what.
He's a hater.
He's just looking to hate.
He's a hater.
Yeah.
Jealous of our aura.
Totally. So we don't have to be fake wrestlers.
With back problems. You're so tough.
Who
Where you
won't
at,
fight.
B-Roots?
Who won't even fight.
Me.
Like, he's out of my weight class by like 5 weight classes and he wouldn't even fight me.
He's about our size.
He's heavy.
I'm probably fucking heavier.
Yeah, but you're out of my weight class.
I can go run for a couple months, get down to 200.
I guess I could work my way up, but
Twitter
as I
clip
worked
your
out, I
feed.
would lose my fat and maintain the same weight, probably. Guys, I'm gonna pass out.
I feel it.
Yeah. Let's speedrun this shit.
I gotta open.
Dude, what an awesome ad this post was for Tip Us.
Yeah.
Did Richard Hart really use Tip Us?
You know, a lot of people are in doubt.
We gotta if that donation, that $55 donation was from Railgun, there's a good chance.
See the blockers for reward.
We just gotta track that. Oh yeah, where's your phone, dude? Get that edit running.
Which one?
Dude, the strip club handshake.
Dude, I haven't even fucking done any of the other ones, but I'll do it.
Send it to me, I'll do it.
Okay, I closed out of Twitter, went back in, and now it's working.
Okay.
Because I hear the little.
You
Party
send that to me, we'll both post it.
You can use the SSS TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'll do it.
Okay,
Well, you didn't upload, it was just a video, so it's not even
I know.
SSS TikTok.
SSS Tick.io. But I won't make you do that. I'll send it to you because I'm a nice friend and like you.
I took 100 videos, dude. Editing
long
them
it
at
took
the
me?
same time. I was editing and uploading them at the same time you wanted them. You got one video on your phone.
Sweet. Okay, mic's open on day 5, El Salvador, Noob, Decentral, hashtag Noob26. No, actually, I think that's a really good place. Because then it bounces off of all the services and comes to it.
What's the battery on this bad boy?
Full.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll have to do a sleep stream.
so, we have come to an end of the 5-day competition where each of the 5 days were $500 prize, and that's what enticed a lot of these players to come down. Initially, we had 6 players that were like, "Hell yeah, I'll come down," and only 4 of them actually came down.
This is good.
P Tiger's so much of an individual that he was on our list, but he didn't want anything from the community. He didn't want us to spend money on him, and he wanted the freedom to come and go. So,
Mostly go.
but he wanted to interact whenever he was down here in this area, and he actually still is in this area, staying at a different hotel every day, examining the terrain. Because he likes scoping out, and travel. He doesn't want to stay in one place. So anyway, we found a way to incorporate him into things by Shane and Josh doing some, exchanging ideas or working together to create some content together. You guys made a friend in him.
Yeah.
And I found a way to incorporate him by him being the goalkeeper on day 5. That was a shootout. I've had quite a bit of lack of sleep lately, so it took me a long time to get over this hump of posting what it is that we captured on day 5. And that was the shootout. And so we, over at a local fields, we had a shootout that through rock, paper, scissors, we figured out how to have it to where it was like 2 people compete at the same time, and then another 2 people compete at the same time, and that was the semifinals, and then the winner of those graduate to the final, and that eventually, and that was all brought upon the head of Tiger Crypto God as being the goalie, and Shane finally got a win here on this last day.
2 actually.
And it was it was really surprising that he got this win.
Oh, really?
with the shootout, because he showed up to the park, I guess, with cigarette and beer in his hand.
It was a black and mild,
And
I
multiple
had,
beers.
Yeah, multiple beers. And why am I an alcoholic? No, I'm in pain. I'm severely sunburned, and I needed some physical lubricant to move around. I needed to numb the pain, right? And guess what? After this, fucking taking a break. I'm going running. I'm getting in shape, getting back in shape. I've had enough vacations and traveling recently. We're restarting, getting life back together. We're gonna make Richard proud.
And so the reason why I say it was surprising was not only because of the stuff that he brought and was consuming, and how he was sitting on the bench instead of warming up, but whenever it came time to like whenever we were trying to organize who would go first and who would compete against who, a Wild SJ through rock, paper, scissors made it to where she was out of the 4 of them, the overall winner on rock, paper, scissors, and she actually says that was the funnest part to her. She selected who it was that she wanted to go against, and she thought Shane was the least experienced because it was that or Truthikin, who was raised on soccer and was able to juggle the ball and balance it on his foot. And I actually didn't know that he was so good. Otherwise, I possibly would have like rethought.
She could have chose me too.
I didn't realize we had a soccer player in this group. And then you, did you have soccer in your background?
No.
Okay, so
Football.
I love soccer, dude. And whenever I'm searching around on Google Maps in second world, third world, whatever, I like to check out where the courts are, and maybe even the idea of me traveling through the area and doing pickup games whenever it is that the locals want to do that sort of thing. And what that means is sort of like a maximum of 6-on-6 with a miniature goal. Just get some exercise. Anyway, Raphael here knows the local area, and I tipped you off. Have you ever been to that field?
No, I have never been before.
Yeah, he had never made any relations with the people over there at that field, but a while back I knew about that field. I wrote it down as a possibility. I passed on that information to him, and he communicated with those people and organized the whole thing, which was wonderful. And those guys had a full-size goal, a full-size field, fenced off all the way around. It's taken care of. It's nice and flat. And it's right across the highway from us in the next little, what would you call that, neighborhood?
Yeah.
Neighborhood of locals, and then neighborhood of Airbnbs over here. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So it worked out absolutely perfect, guys. You know, we went over there. We were, you know, exhausted from surfing yesterday, and then we went over there and tried our luck over there, and it was perfect. And just retreating back over here was really easy, and then we regained our energies and continued on with our day. I, because of sleep, whatever, was a little bit procrastinating or something, or intimidated towards all the work that I was going to need to do in order to line up all these tweets so that I could show everybody what happened. So I'm really sorry that I was late in doing that, but hey, it's out there. It's shown to you exactly what the process was, and Shane ended up on top. And the way that it happened was, like I said, SJ chose to go against him, and then with a 0-1, like she didn't get any in the goal, and Shane got 1 in the goal. And the way that you do shootouts is each team has 5 shots. Typically, they rotate their team goalies, but Tiger was a great sport by staying in the goal, and good gosh, he got a suntan because of that, or a sunburn because of that. I guarantee he'll be quite red. I mean, I was witnessing it on the
Yeah, everyone
shoulders.
else got to rest in the shade. You stuck him out there in the sun.
Yeah. And he took breaks over there in the shade tree. Whatever.
Yeah, he just went like this.
And then, so who was it that faced each other? It was Josh and Truthikin. And who won out of that? The Truthikin, the soccer nomad. He beat you, right?
I flubbed one kick. I felt like the first kick that I flubbed was what did me in. Otherwise, we could have tied. And
Yeah.
Then I was warmed up, and I knew that pretty much no matter where you kicked it, as long as you were gonna make it in the net, Tiger wasn't gonna get it.
And that's what I was laughing about. Was I think I
Did
ran
he
up.
block and like?
He blocked a few of them that were like slow
Lobs.
volleys, and then a few that were like rolling. He stopped them with his foot, and he was
Rosen's
focused whenever he was blocking those ones with his feet, and whenever it was that the game had started, I ran over to SJ with glee because I said to SJ, he's pretty bad goalie. This is going to be great because I was afraid.
Especially because of all the talk he did at the beginning.
Yeah.
I won't let one of these go past me.
Right. And
Which is perfect.
I was afraid that if he was too good of a goalie, then it was just going to be 0 versus 0 over and over, round after round. And that would have been absolutely terrible.
Well, we also had a really extremely flat ball, which gave him a huge leg up.
That was quite interesting.
Yeah.
Luckily, we had a flat ball, right? Otherwise, we would have just backed up, probably. Right?
Absolutely not.
I don't know.
No, you need.
So
So
we would have pulled. I would have just aimed right at him if it was a full ball.
after like, you know, that initial amount of pressure on Tiger started telling us like, you know, it's almost impossible to block these goals, and I had to in between round 1 and 2 explain to Tiger that that's the point of placing the ball exactly where it is in a penalty kick, because if there's a goalie box where the goalie can use his hands, and that's also the marker for if there's a penalty by the defender abusing an offender that has an advantage on them, then you're supposed to put the ball right there in the middle and give that offender a really good chance of scoring. That's the whole point of it. But you don't give them the goal because the foul happened. You place it quite close, which puts a lot of pressure on a goalie. So I don't know if he knew much about the sport, but he was a great sport.
He's a great sport
Yeah,
all
in general.
around.
Yeah.
About everything.
For sure.
Yeah,
I co-signed
Worked out
Tiger. I co-signed Tiger. I was skeptical. Yeah. It's a little weird. Who the fuck isn't? But Tiger, you found a friend in me.
Yeah.
found a friend in all of us.
Yeah.
And Raphael and him exchanged numbers as well. Yeah, so Raphael put us for a little bit of a spin on the what is
Giving
it?
away of the
The pressure inside the ball. But out of the 2 balls that he brought, one of them was sealed up quite nice to where we didn't have to worry about it losing air from one shootout to the next, so that everybody could have the same consistency. There was a fence surrounding the property that was kind of close, and on the backside of the goal there was a road as well, and then another fence and a property. So if anybody missed the goal, the potential of it straying quite a bit, you know, that potential was kind of fenced off. So it only happened once, which was another great coincidence that happened. So eventually, let's see, Truthikin graduated off of Josh, and then Shane graduated off of SJ, and so Shane versus Truthikin for $500.
It's Queen and what?
It ended up being what, like 4-5 in the final. So Shane went from making only 1 goal in the first round
0-1.
to then making all of the goals in the second round, and he made quite a show of it. And it's all there on video because we had a steady cam on a tripod behind the ball, and you know, we framed out the goal in the view and put the ball on the ground right in front of it, exactly where it should be, because there was a worn out spot in the field where it is that people put the ball, and then whenever folks go up and plant their foot next to the ball and kick it, they tear up the grass by planting their foot or swiping the ground whenever they kick the ball. So I know quite a bit about football, and there in the beginning rounds, I forgot to blow the whistle. Every one of the times in order to allow the player to know and the to know to go, and the goalie to know to expect the ball coming. But we had a fair situation, and that's what matters to me. You players do what you're gonna do. So yeah, thanks, Raphael. And then we also had the opportunity to make a donation towards the organization of the maintenance of that field. And oh yeah, we gave a local kid a ball that he could take home with him. That really kicked ass. So
And you donated to the field.
that's what I just said. And so you'll see that.
And that.
Yep.
You'll see that in the last of the thread. So what's left, right? We are to get Shane a trophy shirt to award him. There are only 5 trophy shirts altogether. Truth Again has 2. SJ has 2. They both have $1,000 balances owed to them from a wallet that hasn't been publicly disclosed yet. And then I think that Shane is choosing to take the project wallet and the 12 seed words.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, so my theory behind that is, I could really use that 500 USD right now, but I want to set an example in the Paul Shane meme coin community that we should be creating a handshake with different communities and creating liquidity pools, because what better way to grow than that? A lot of us just in the meme coin community just want to take and chill. Well, how do you create a union without a liquidity pool? If you have a meme coin community and you believe in something, the best way to grow and work together, in my opinion, is creating a small little pool. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll just probably me taking the L, but I also got to protect the Rob token, because I donated a little bit of a sizable chunk to it. There we go.
Here are all the donators in the front of this shirt. This is the 2026 El Salvador event shirt that's meant to be a trophy, only 5 made. Players are welcome to do whatever they wish with this shirt, maybe even auction it off, or whatever they
Frame it, maybe.
whatever they want. And let me go get you the seed words, because I do have those handy.
All right, I'll show them to the camera.
I'll be watching.
No, you don't want to show your seed phrase, because people will say that means they have all your money. I'll take it. So never show your seed phrase to anyone.
Okay.
Just making sure.
God damn it, dude.
But yeah, I could really use that 500, but someone's got to set an example and support Paul Shane memes. And I'm not just gonna market dump them. I'm gonna hopefully it's more than the 500 USD. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go to Barton Springs and get rid of the sunburn.
At Barton Springs.
Oh fuck. No, I'm gonna be inside for a couple days. But Barton Springs has cold water.
I love Barton Springs. Rejuvenating. Okay, so somewhere in here, I have seed phrases. And,
Just give them all to me, I'll figure them
this is it.
Give me, I'll send him a picture of it.
Why don't you tell them what you're laughing about?
Show them.
Friendship confirmed.
Confirming friendship.
Are you ready for the friendship confirmed challenge?
Friendship confirmation.
My goodness.
That's one. I have 12 more to go.
This is so important that I need to check, 3 times. What time is it right now? 5 o'clock in the morning?
5:14.
Yeah.
The sun is coming up. Look, it's getting bright.
Yeah, we're starting to see the blue glow over here on the south side.
This is the third night I haven't slept. Not in a row. But.
So, I created this wallet back in December of 24.
The year.
It was 12/21/24 that I created this in anticipation of this event, and so it means a lot to me that somebody would want to acquire it and all the donated coins from Pulse Chain, and the drama that could have ensued if it was that a irresponsible person acquired these seed phrase words or whatever, is that they could dump charts. And so you already told them about the liquidity pools that you want to do.
Yeah, I plan on
sell.
Yeah, I plan on creating liquidity pools with Rob and making the handshake between other community pools and the Rob tarts. So I'm trying to support the community. I believe in holding. I believe in the principles that my brother taught us.
This is great. The
Thank
D3D wallet, 12 words. Cover it up.
Okay.
People can see through this
I'll be
stuff.
going back through this.
Yeah.
It'd be funny to take it hostage from you.
With the D5 puzzle, I had a piece of paper like that I folded up quite a bit, and I burnt it in front of a camera, and people were able to get like 3 of the words off of watching the flame morph the paper and position the paper in different ways. So I know that videoing a piece of paper can be dangerous, very dangerous. If there is any Ethereum in that, I've got a wallet that you need to send that Ethereum, because that's not supposed to be a part of everything. It's supposed to be these Pulse Chain donated coins, okay? So that's... I should have confirmed, but whatever the case. So with that, I will be erasing the D3D wallet from Twitter, so that we're no longer expecting donations of any sort and any affiliation with the project funds of Noob Decentral going forward with the D3D wallet. I will no longer talk about that wallet on this channel or on any of the channels. What's that comment we got there?
Good morning.
Oh.
Phrase captured. What up, Moondog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Moondog taking my money.
Sweet.
Split it with me though.
Who is it?
Moondog.
Moondog?
What up, Moondog?
Moondog.
So, in a matter of hours, Shane is going to head to the airport, and Josh and SJ are going to stay in El Salvador for another 2 days. Me and Truthican are going to stay in El Salvador for just 1 more day, but all of us are going to vacate the premises of this wonderful Airbnb that we've experienced. If you're interested in traveling down to El Salvador, and you're interested in staying in the exact same place we are, you're able to look at Airbnb, the website, and there are these very distinct um, balustrade that are concrete and white here at this place, and it's a really nice place. Um, Check out how many it sleeps, and know that iguanas are right above the ceiling
nice.
tiles inside the living space. There are raccoons that come at night and want to pick off the mangoes off the trees here on this property. There's multiple mango trees.
The mosquitoes came overnight somehow.
Yeah, yeah,
Tons of stuff.
it's like it's mosquito season because it rained every 3 days, and then the whole country. Maybe you could answer this.
Yeah.
Why is it that
There's no sand.
no? First off, why is it?
Smells like fish.
It smells like fish. I don't know. Like
Smell it.
I found it in an area that I didn't think
Smell
it
it,
was.
sure.
I don't. It was supposed to be in a certain spot,
Let me smell
and it wasn't in that spot just now. Did you? Did you use it?
Smells like the dinner. It was just cooked.
Okay.
Anyway,
Did you use it to wipe anything up?
of course not.
All right.
What are we, animals?
You wiped your ass with it.
Yeah. We took the fucking Noob Decentral trope and we started cleaning up fish muck.
The dude knew.
It was Noob Decentral.
So, when this area experienced just a little bit of rain, then this area might experience some power outages.
Yeah.
Why is it so violent of power outages with such small amount of rain?
Okay, as you know, we are living at the coast of La Libertad, and we are near of the beach, and the air at beach is fully of salt. And that salt gets to the electricity cables, and when it rains, it makes like a little connection, yeah,
Circuit.
yeah, a circuit,
Current.
and that makes that the lights goes down. That's the explication. I have been told by around 12 years that I am living here.
Cool.
Hmm.
Now you know.
And we already know why there's a little bit of sand, right?
Yeah.
There's so many rocks.
Because it's where the mountains meet the beach. And if you go further south, you'll find some plains meet the beach, and that's where
The sand is.
that's where all the playa, beaches are.
What do they call these places?
Playa means beach, so that's like saying beach.
Well,
Beach.
the area's named. That's
Beach.
where all
the
the
playa
towns.
is the beach, yeah.
That's where all the towns named playa are located. So if you do travel to El Salvador, please give our friend Rafael a call, and we will gladly connect you. We'll give you his Twitter account. He's now followed by a lot of us, and maybe he'll poke into the spaces every once in a while.
He's also
interact-
got a wallet now, which I'm pumped about.
Interact
Oh,
with our
yes.
community.
We've
Yeah.
seen him commenting on the live streams, which has been awesome.
Already.
Yeah, so
Let's see the comments.
give him a holler. He'll be able to answer your questions and then also connect you with people. And he's got resources at his fingertips to help you be at ease while you're in his home country. Your base location is Libertad.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to
And-
be more at ease.
And that is south of the capital city. How many miles or how many kilometers?
32 kilometers.
32 kilometers south of the
San Salvador.
San Salvador. And whenever you typically fly into El Salvador from the United States, you'll fly into what is the
Why is this-
Cortez? What is that? That airport name?
American Spirit.
Monsignor Romero.
These are words.
Okay.
Airport
And-
Monsignor
They're
Romero.
better.
And how many kilometers is that from La Libertad?
You pop 'em.
Around
Daytime
30
now.
kilometers.
Around
So, yeah.
30 kilometers. Yeah. And so 30 kilometers is not that many
Go to the
miles. It's easy for the
Well,
beach
beach.
highways
Yeah.
to bring
Yeah,
people around.
The playa,
Um,
fake playa.
this this country is really turning around. Um, their like public assistance or public availability of um, transportation,
Mhm.
schools,
Yeah.
all of these things have really turned around since they've cleaned up the gangs, right?
Yeah. Everything is very near, so you can go wherever you want in a day.
Yeah, it's a great thing to experience, and that's one of the reasons why uh, Bitcoin Beach um, was branded and came around to be such a popular area.
This song is so
Um, I would, I will tell you that Bitcoin Beach is kind of like the furthest west town that tourism is and popular, right? And then it stretches all the way east to the airport, and then even further east, but you have to go a little bit south to get to the beach. And then, like I say, or like the map that I'm trying to draw in your mind is that the capital city is kind of like in the center of the country, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything's pretty dang safe. We've enjoyed ourselves,
Absolutely.
and I don't think we've been threatened at all.
You gotta be real careful down here.
Real careful.
And also,
Just don't get arrested.
I wanted to say that this Airbnb has a neighborhood beach like right behind us, across the street, and one property to the left are some concrete steps to get down to the beach to enjoy yourself, and all the folks are pleasant and easy to talk to. So use your first world connectivity to do your travels, and do your travels whenever the heck you feel like it. And then as far as like where Noob Decentral is going from here, we are going to figure that out. We have all sorts of ideas, but we'll just leave it at that.
Absolutely. With that being said, I was wondering if I could ask permission to perish for the night in the abyss of my own
Perish for the
sleep.
night.
If we have to leave in 5 hours, so we got about 5. I don't want it.
Here,
I don't want it.
I don't.
I already smoked it.
So ask the, is this just a regular cigarette?
Yeah,
Just
it's
regular?
menthol.
Oh. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
So yeah, ask the broad community if we can all be dismissed, because it's been a great
You don't ask
Great
for
vacation.
permission, you ask forgiveness.
Arquai, Moondog,
Thank
thank you. Good night.
so
Y'all
wait,
can talk.
wait.
We're gonna keep the stream going.
Okay. Well,
Something that hasn't occurred yet is me distributing the USDC funds to folks, because I had a totally different plan to do it on every night as a celebration ceremony, but I will do that in the coming days. No problem. I've got the seed phrases with me, just like I had the D3D wallet seed phrases with me. And so, with that being said, I guess we'll leave it at that. Does anybody? So you're dismissed, winner.
gracias.
Winner of the day, day
Gracias.
5,
Finally,
the shootout.
you only need one win sometimes. Gracias, buenos noches. I'm going to Pinche Dormir. Oh, we got comments now.
Does that mean take a shit?
When can we support the show? Where can we? Well, tipus.com or tipus.app/Noob Decentral. And if that's a long, it's easier. Just go to tipus.app and then scroll down. You'll find us. Noob Decentral. You'll find the wallet. And what you can do is you can donate to it at any time. And whenever we pop open the stream, we'll be able to pull up the TTS and show your donation and what you said. It's basically, I believe it's the new version of sacrificing. I know it's a scary word, but that's how you support. No tokens, but that's how you can support us. Tibus.app.
And if you're ever confused,
That's got the wildest comment.
if you're ever confused, you can get in touch with me, EcoBuilder, or you can contact the Twitter address or Twitter handle Noob Decentral as well.
Read that out loud.
If anybody in the Twitter spaces would like to
Comment.
grab a mic to ask any questions about anything, what happened in the past, what's going to happen in the future.
Doesn't matter.
I'd like to point out that a lot of influencer bonds have happened during this trip. These two, Josh is just right to the side of the camera right now, but he's in the room.
Is he in the room with us?
Yeah. We're best friends. We believe that Panos, KR, and Tiger King are best friends now, according to the memes. A lot of fun memes going around. 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m.
6 a.m.
It's 5:02 a.m. right now.
Yet again, we stayed up in the evening hours seeking fun in El Salvador, and we had our fun, did we not?
There will be more told. There will be this. We cannot go into details tonight, but there are some stories to be told.
What was the term?
Wait, why can't we tell the stories?
Cause I'm going to fucking bed, dude. I'm tired, bro.
What is the El Salvadorian equivalent of what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas?
Oh, yeah.
What happens in
You
El
have-
Salvador?
what was the El Salvador?
What happens in Salvador? You go to prison.
Si tú me viste, no me conoces.
You didn't see me here.
Yeah,
I didn't see you. You didn't see
Is that what
me.
you said?
yeah.
And you read? You knew that?
We talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, you figured out Spanish that fast? say it again.
Si me viste, no me conoces.
Suma vista no me conoces.
If you saw me, you didn't know me.
Okay.
Something like that.
There we go. I'll have to write that down. I'll be hitting you up with that. I'm gonna practice that one.
Okay.
All right, everybody.
If your name is Somi, you didn't know me.
All right. Look, the sun's coming up. Look at that.
Yeah.
We took
Fuck.
care of this timestamp and the business, and SJ and Truthikin are responsible enough to be inside and get a good night's sleep.
Yep.
Every night.
Yep.
We are the heathens.
Yep. 5 days here. I've slept comfortably, fully 2 nights. This is the 3rd night that I have not slept.
But it's not because the beds are uncomfortable.
No, it's because he doesn't let me sleep.
This guy snores and he keeps himself awake. And also, if you try to sneak up on him, in the night,
I sense it. Get out. Be
you
gone.
know how an octopus use ink?
I swear he crab walked into the room at 5:30 a.m. I don't know what I saw him. It was very weird. And I lifted one leg and farted him out of the room, and he just went out silently. And there was no more questions asked.
Like a crab, like a Cancerian does. All right, everybody, have a great morning. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon.
Buenos
Good
dias.
night. We'll see you later.
Good evening and good night. That's what Charlie says.
Because we don't have any comments to respond to.
Not surprised.
Thank you.
I only have like 2 more posts.